Hello, how are you there, listeners? Welcome once again of the second broadcast Aside You Side with Side. Next, our colleague Carmen, Ana Laura, and the friend Arlene join us to talk a little about the main myths and most popular legends that are taught in our municipality.
And as a start, we will give rise to one of the most popular of beautiful Tonala. I consider it to be most popular intituled The Legend of the Cadejo. What do you think, partner?
Well, that's certainly the case without a doubt. This is the most famous, and for my taste, I consider it to be my favorite. Although we they talking about some case on what happened, which was just very little, it did give me quite a tremendous fear.
Imagine who I want to give it to.
Actually, yes.
Well, dear listeners, the legends in thoughts like this, according to older people, they believe that a species of narwhal turning into a strange animal due to will spill can stroke a book to some people, performing with black magic, and always went out at night spring panic in the surrounding of Tonala, since it decided that it was an animal in the shape of dog, but too large, around more than a married has red eyes.
I would have a heart attack if I saw that at night.
The truth is, I will do the same.
Well, continuing with the story, according to what side, in the world would unroll around dogs, cats, and animals that's called gaining in this way, leaving some animals dead, and the curious fact about this is that in the animal found people on his way attack teaming in a very violent way. The people of the town use a very particular term because the people who attacked disease were calling in roll until the world leaving the ground did from terror and the living team psychology and the psychology injured. Since there have been cases of people live with traumas due to experience they have had with this animal.
It is said that where is meant to be scary. Him away prevent him from return to his body because according to what people say, if they pissed on the edge of the machete and can hit him with this nawar would not to able to return to his body. Other language outside that his animal darkens when it's finished. It means this leaves its body in the form of leather and some fins in the must put salt on it so that I never become human again.
People from surrounding communities say that they meet people were Nahuales since the cows were in rural towns, which led people to know the identity of tested individuals was so unfair in the habitat of these towns every night.
But for what purpose will people do this type of rituals?
Conra, to this day the reason is unknown.
What is also interesting in that people commented that these people have died in a very strange and tragic way at the same time. Since in a case in recorded where a man from community belonging to the municipality of Tonala became Cadejo, but then all night is relatively search for him not to stop because he did not return to his house all day. It is necessary to mention that the subject had a reputation for becoming a manual but for very strange reason He no longer returned home according to the inhabitants that heard later after diligently searching they found this dead man drowned in a well.
Wow, what could have happened to find him at the bottom of a well?
Where their companion, people say that with the pending account he had with Bane of the Kens, he decided to take him.
The truth is, what a sad and terrifying ending. Do not you think?
Of course, people have known it did harm dangers, gain bold denning types of pacts can be.
But in all this, the question is why do people decide to practice these types of acts? Do they do it out of curiosity, or does an evident specter induce them do it?
We don't know, but my companion in mystery time cannot be desired exactly.
You are absolutely right, but how scary is this investigate?
To investigate need to save from beyond to describe this case of legends that are totally urban.
Oh, yes, of course. We would really like to become paranormal investigator. You are crazy. But it would like to learn more about this case.
Hey, but this isn't the only paranormal case that is occurring in the streets of Tonala, Chiapas, even in the surroundings such as neighboring towns.
I understand that of at the urban legends, taking into account that of the Cadejo. The card is one that is also popular around the town.
But of course, you are absolutely right, especially older people have experienced a situation of great tension and I have chilling experiences.
Well, you're right. Some of us might be horror fans and the others have nothing to do with it. Watching that these types of circumstance will never happen to you so that we could live in the beach.
Really? I don't believe it you. How incredible brightness it I can imagine the feeling of the terror that passes through your body and the way you read.
Of course not, poor lady. It would have been we in her place. I find I even think I will never come back to life. Panic will take over we or I will probably remain paralyzed with no know how to rectify an evil presence.
Anyway, my on site tonight around 12 in the morning this car appeared with a horrible sound. I could hear the star squealing. It was something shocking.
But what does it matter? Sometimes it's better not live it so that one deceives you. It is better that you experience it for yourself.
Yes, of course what you say.
Unfortunately, it appeared to the inhabitants we carry on the profession of fishing since the way without down to fish and the artisan once was shade and car appeared running quickly through the roads of the town.
And how that's possible? It is unreal for that to happen, but we must believe it in the paranormal is it is very interesting.
I have hypotheses about why this type of strange and paranormal things happen. The our souls in the paint wall cannot rise in peace due to their tragic death. Also, the impact they have general of the habitats will have witnessed their appearance.
Wow, it's something shocking what will happen is there were people on the street and this car passed by.
But this car had some rider. horses, or I don't know what is liking.
No, the most shocking and curiosing thing is that when I say her running, she didn't have any oxer or reader, so much as she was just running as is a ghost toggle event with the naked eyes was running her.
Much less me, can you imagine it? Being carried by a haunted car. We don't know what drives it, whether it's an evil being to reason for its movement.
The most likely thing is that he takes them.
Would that be possible? I never want to wait on that situation. I will do it of fear.
There are so many legends in your city, but another is my favorite without a doubt, that of the hat. My grandmother told me when I was a girl that not only manifests itself in Tonala, but also in the nearby communities.
Yes, I can imagine it, but the Smiths are interested tonight. The most enraging thing is that each person in the world has their own history and perspective, making these urban histories continue to be prominent in the families.
Sure, Panther, but we are reaching the end of the postcard. It seems to me that, so far, we have filled it good with these oral stories, the ones that happen in our normal and, of course, in our city.
Never say never. We must be alert. By the way, don't fall asleep at 2 in the morning, if not with more reason.
This story is so peculiar, especially that this character appears to protect girls like us.
No, how scary! Thank goodness he will never appear to me. I am sure of that.
Already remember these legends. It is also said that this horror, apart from making your girls fall in love, likes to ride mules and horses from the farm stables at night, exhausting them.
You're right, I won't do anymore. Please continue telling the history. I find a shocking science design in appears only the woman. Why is what?
Of course, I will continue. It is said that on a dark and cold night, the big cat was walking off a strange green side a very beautiful girl with long hair and fell in love with her. He looking for her house and serenaded her night that night, but she didn't say anything to her parents about him. One day he began to stop 80 to the point that he almost did, and that was when the mother realized that it was because of the hot. She took her drinking to a convent believing that she would be better there, but Taher continued without eating, and on day she woke up with a bright her mother be the ghost and that dies she died. Then at the wake, the hot apparent cried and his tears were like crystals. He never forgets the hero he has loved. It is all said by the brain horse and mollies.
But are there ways to live the has is lurking in our homes?
I can be. I have seen so many videos of horses that wake up rained. I now understand it was the hat that is what we during the day they do not complete their tasks. A day to the fact that they become hostile towards people, peasants and famous when they say behavior. They look to see if the big hat hasn't braided their hair is so the animal is is used for tax.
It is a sight that the hot also attract defensive animals. Now I understand why my grandmother said that it appears in communities.
The legends told in the second broadcast have caused so much terror in me, not even to order, but I feel like the victim of a creeping bank. Every time they told this history, I would get up into terror and imagining incomparably.
Yes, one way to know if somewhere on this noisy thing of farm and house is to place an newly made pine chair and table, either near balcony at home or near the stables, along with run and guitar on a moonlit night, and at people most Raymond silent only then will the guitar, the sound of the sombrero be heard.
It's not the scary thing, but the sombrero is attracted to her with long hair and big eyes. Terrified with it is subject that her it after young woman. Her heart shall be cute, so that the sombrero does not with the soul of the sombrero. The young woman.
I can't believe it that this program has ends. We are so happy to share our experience through today's broadcast, hoping that you completely liked it and remember I side you side with side. If you liked the content, we invited you to like and follow your page. See you later, friends. We care for strange beings and we are afraid of the living.